今日は英語修理店のエピソードです。英語を勉強している日本人が英語の間違いを正してくれないかと尋ねました。これを実際の会話英語で行ってみます。
皆さんこんにちは。毎日少しずつ社交に使える英語の上達を目指すソーシャルイングリッシュポッドキャストへようこそ。今日はぜひもっと自信を持って英会話してみましょう。Are you ready, Percy? Let's go!
Yes, Hikari, thank you. I am ready for today's episode of the Social English Podcast, where we are going to do another English repair shop. We're going to talk about a problem that someone had with English, and we're going to help them fix it. First, konnichiwa, yokuso, welcome to the podcast. My name is Percy, and I am your host. If this is the first time you have been to the Social English Podcast, welcome. Tell your friends and invite them to listen to the podcast. If you are a returning listener, I want to say thank you again for sticking with us and listening to the podcast. Please consider subscribing to the podcast. Okay, now in today's episode, we are going to help fix someone's English with an English repair shop episode. But first, I want you to listen to this.
気楽にアメリカ人の友人であるパーシーを招いて落ち着いた雰囲気の中でお気に入りのカフェに座りながら英語を練習して上達しようとしているとします。これからパーシーが今日のトピックについて話しますのでリラックスして聞いてください。
Today's topic is how to talk about something you remembered on Netflix. Okay, first, I'm going to tell you the Japanese learner of English's English and fix that. So first, you will hear the wrong English from a Japanese learner. Then you will hear the corrected English, social English. Next, you will hear it regular version and slow version. Slow version first. Let's start. This is the Japanese learner of English and their English. Okay. Let's get started with this example. Yesterday, I suddenly remember that I haven't seen Prison Break last season yet, so I watched these Netflix. These are very excited me and fun. But honestly, I think season 1 is most exciting compared to all seasons. Okay, can you hear the wrong English? Please think. What is wrong? What is right? Okay. Next, here is the correct English. After we've ran it through our social English repair shop, let's fix this English together. Please listen to the corrected social English version first. Slow speed. Kite kudasai. Yesterday, all of a sudden, I remembered that I didn't see the last season of Prison Break. I watched the last season on Netflix, and it was exciting and fun to watch. But honestly, I think season 1 is the most exciting season. Yesterday, all of a sudden, I remembered that I didn't see the last season of Prison Break. I watched the last season on Netflix, and it was exciting and fun to watch. But honestly, I think season 1 is the most exciting season. Okay, that is the correct English version. Here are a few tips. Instead of I suddenly, use the phrase all of a sudden. Also, often in English, especially conversational English, social English, we would use best season and not necessarily the most exciting season. So there is a difference between social English, what you would hear every day in America, in American English, and what is still called correct English. There is a difference. You will hear social English more than you would hear correct English in real, everyday English conversation. So please listen and practice what you hear from my voice. Last, please listen. I will read the correct social English version at regular speed English. Please be careful to listen to my speed and how I pronounce the words. Yesterday, all of a sudden, I remembered that I didn't see the last season of Prison Break. I watched the last season on Netflix, and it was exciting and fun to watch. But honestly, I think season 1 is the most exciting season. Here is the same correct English, but with a little bit more of a social English version. Please listen to the last sentence carefully. Kite kudasai. Yesterday, all of a sudden, I remembered that I didn't see the last season of Prison Break. I watched the last season on Netflix, and it was exciting and fun to watch. But honestly, I think that season 1 is the best season. Okay, that is how you talk about something you forgot and how to correctly say it in English. Remember, the social English version used was best season. The best season. That is going to do it for today's show. Please listen to the following from Sora, who will tell you more about how to get more out of the Social English Podcast. Sora, take it away.
このショーを気に入っていただけたら5つ星のレビューをぜひお願いします。コメントは英語か日本語でお書きいただければ喜んで読ませていただきます。リアルソーシャルイングリッシュ .com にアクセスしてぜひ無料でダウンロードしてください。ほとんどの日本人の英語を勉強している人がやってしまいがちな7つの間違いとその正しい言い方。また毎日英語を上達させるのに役立つ資料もたくさんあります。Apple Podcast、Google Podcast、Stitcher、そして今はパンドラでもポッドキャストを購読いただきます。支援者になっていただけませんか？私たちがこのショーを作るための支援として5ドルの寄付をお願いできませんか？今後のエピソードで感謝の気持ちをお伝えします。また、そこでしか利用できない新しいコンテンツも入手できます。patreon.com/socialenglish からご参加ください。ソーシャルメディアで私たちのポッドキャストを友達にシェアしたり、Twitter、Facebook、Instagram のフォローをお願いします。
Thank you, Soda, for that. And like I said earlier, I really thank you for listening to the podcast today. And I really, really want you to get better at speaking conversational English every single day. Once again, please support us through our websites. And Hikari, please end the show.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイトリアルソーシャルイングリッシュ .com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.